Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Don't forget to continually hit that like button. And if you're new, hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell. Hey, welcome to this place we call Stock Up with Larry Jones, where we love to share the wealth with you. All right. And all you have to do is sponsor this video by hitting that like button. Let's get right into a few things. Look at what's going on, good people. All right. Republicans seek swift approval of deal to reopen government, right? You guys know how it goes. It's got to pass the House and the Senate. It goes to the president's desk. He signs it. All of that, right? That's the way our government works. Well, there's a couple of things that happen. I'm going to just leave these on today. All right. There's a couple of things that happen that cause the market to actually start going up. Remember how I said things usually happen on weekends? And remember how I've been telling you guys that when you put pressure on the person that you voted for, so Democrats were putting pressure, Democratic voters were putting pressure on the Democrats who did a horrible job with this whole thing. And Republicans were putting pressure on their the people that they voted for, who also did a horrible thing with this thing, because at the end of the day, we still got inflation. We got the scam of healthcare. And I've been listening to you guys, and car insurance. OK, it's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. And at the end of the day, you and I continue to pay. All right. Look, Dow closes up nearly 400 points. NASDAQ rebound 2% with end to shutdown in sight. Let's read this together. Stocks closed higher on Monday after Senate lawmakers took a crucial step towards a potential deal to end the historic U.S. government shutdown, the longest in history. Okay, the longest government shutdown, right? So what else did we have going on? This is Trump sending out money for tariff revenue. What do you think, right? And then here it goes. President Trump is again teasing a check to American people, but it is unlikely to happen. So says USA Today. Not Larry, USA Today. They say people that are against tariffs are fools. That's what Trump said on Truth Social. A dividend of at least $2,000 per person, not including high incomers. That's all of us, y'all. That's all of us, y'all. I'm joking. Will be paid to everyone. Okay. So, if there's no intent, then this is politics at its best. All right. I'm going to just call it what it is. It's just politics at its best. I know some say, oh, he's going to do it. And some says, oh, he's not going to do it. Listen, if you are dependent on government handouts, I'm telling you right now, you are in trouble. OK, you are in big trouble. I'm telling everyone, anything you could do to get off of government assistance, you need to be thinking about doing that yesterday. This is what I'm telling you. And then we take care of the people that can't take care of themselves. All right. That's all I'm going to say on that. So we look at it and then we see that the NASDAQ, woo-wee, I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at that. 526. I sound like Will Ferrell and Elf when he was eating the syrup. All right. So NASDAQ composite. Y'all know I'm happy today, right? 526 points. All right. 2.29%. I wish it was 500%. S&P up 1.54%, up 103 points or ticks. And then the Dow was up 400. Okay, so we got that working for us, and it was a good day today. Just look at your portfolios. Today was a good day. You guys excuse this noise. This thing finna come on. I'm cutting it off. It'll come off. All right, so look at your portfolios. They should be up nicely. On Friday, we did some buying, and we bought some ETFs. One of them was QQQ. We bought some QQQ, I believe. We bought some QQQ, some VUG. And we bought some VUG and some QQQ on Friday, where my money movers at. I believe that was Friday. And we are up today because of those scheduled purchases. All right. So they weren't scheduled, but I said, look, I'm adding more to my long positions. What are you going to do? So this is what I want to show you, good people. And this is what we have to focus on when you're, you look at your portfolio and everything is red, is down, and, they are messing us up and they're messing with our money, and shame on them and blah, blah, blah. And those stinking politicians, I get it. I'm mad at both of them. I'm mad at both parties too. But you and I focus and we follow the money train. So remember I was telling you guys, don't just look at a day, because if you look at the day, man, we just up like insanely up, 2.2% on QQQ. But if you look over the 5-day, it don't look like that much, right? Why? Because we were up here already and then we fell. Look at that, 4.25%. That's a lot for an index, okay? That's a lot for the NASDAQ, okay? QQQ, the NASDAQ. So we had a fall off of the cliff, okay? But what did we do? You and I, we was buying right here. We were dollar cost. We were buying, nibbling, and we were buying right here. Why did we buy right here? Now we're back up. Look at that, 4%. That's why. So over the week, if you didn't do anything, you're fine. But if you sold because you saw it going down, these things are going to get worked out, okay? So let's look at the SPY, all right? Let's look at the SPY here. We could see that the SPY came, you know what, I want to go to the Qs. Let's go to the Qs, all right? Now, I want you to notice this. You see this? You see the SPY? That's the SPY. Look at that. Just take a snapshot with your eyes. Bam, almost identical. Look at that. Bam, almost identical. Now, I'm on the 4-hour. And sometimes I'll look at the 4-hour. I do some off days. Sometimes I'll look at the 4-hour. Sometimes I'll look at the day. And sometimes I'll look at the 2-day, right? And sometimes I'll use the 100 EMA. And that's what we're looking at right now. And sometimes when you want to do shorter term buys, especially not on any stock, but when there are indices like these, like the QQQ or the SPY, sometimes this will give you a signal on what you are looking for. So I'll engage the 200. So the 200 is the red. So let's start with the 200. Here, I'm buying. I'm just buying here, right? And I bought here. Bam. This is where we bought. Why? It dipped under the 200-day, and that's on the 4-hour, right? But now usually we look on the daily. On the daily, it didn't touch, but it was heading back down. And so when I'm nibbling and I watch what zone we're in, all right? So we had this run up if you count the days. If you go to weekly, it's going to even look even further away. But remember, the stock market always want to go up when you go out on the longer time frames. This is tech heavy, the Qs. Stock market generally want to go up. And I'm expecting it to be higher. So that's why I go to shorter time frames sometimes and I see, can I buy here? Well, I bought a ton here, right? And I'm up handsomely. But when you go to the daily, you could see that it was moving back down. And then sometimes I'll go back to shorter time frames just to catch the dips. And you could see here, back right here, if you look back on the September 2nd, it touched again here. It wicked down here. And then when was this? This was Friday, the 7th. See that? Friday the 7th. So we are enjoying our Friday the 7th. So what could happen? What could happen is this could go back up to here, which will be, boom, 6% on a ETF, on an index. Follow? And so I just want you to think outside of the box sometimes and not be stagnated, right? Or stuck. So here's what we're going to do. I made a video about crypto on my other page, and it will be available, and you're going to see it come up in the upper right hand corner. All right. So I'm going to release it as I release this one. But I'm going to tell you, You need to learn when things are good. You need to be learning and earning. So StockUpU, I'm not going to show it to you. It's going to be the top link below. Click it. It's going to teach you everything you need to know on the stock market and how to make money, options and how to make money, crypto and how to make money. Use coupon code LEARN, LEARN. And if you don't have the money right now and I have a nice discount, then buy now and pay later. And they have it where you can just pay it in 4 payments and not worry about, crazy fees and all of that. So check it out. Go to the checkout page and see where it says coupon code. Put the coupon code in there and then see how much it is. All right, good people. We will see you tomorrow. Make sure you see us right here on the other page, because I'm going to tell you something about myself and about this new page that I have, Larry Jones TV. Everybody ain't ready. Some of y'all not going to like me after you watch it, but I want you to watch this.